Welcome back to techgooch, ladies and gentlemen, for another video here on the latest technology, and that is the Amazon Echo Dot and the Google Home Mini. These guys are very similar products, and this is going to be one of those opinion-based reviews because everybody's going to have a different opinion of which one's better and which one does things better. I think on the whole, most people, if you really think about it, these are very equivalent products. There's differences in how they interact. There's differences in what they can control in terms of your smart home appliances, things like that. And there's differences in how you talk to them even. For instance, and I apologize right off the gate here. If I wake up your device and it starts doing things, I apologize. But I try to keep my videos where I don't do that. But today is going to be one of those that if you have your Echo set as the standard keyword of Alexa, how you doing?
I'm great. I've been thinking about what makes people happy. For me, it's the little things, like electrons, or sea monkeys, or the 5 trillionth digit of pi.
Interesting. And, of course, okay, Google, how are you doing?
I'm feeling pretty chill. Since the weather is cooling down in many parts of the country, it's a good time to stay warm indoors and dig up some fun winter facts. I learned that the record for the largest snowflake is 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick.
Jeez. These guys are both, and of course they're not guys, they're items, but they're both equivalent on so many realms. And I've been asked since I got the Google Home Mini recently here on Thursday, actually. What do I think of it versus my Echo Dots? And I have Amazon products, the Echo products, kind of throughout the house. I've kind of set my whole house like that. But they came out first, and I've had their products already. And these guys came out second, and I've already was in this series. So I really don't have a whole lot of experience with Google's Assistant. Because I have iPhones, I have Macs, and while I can get an app to do it, Siri is just integrated, so it's just easier to use. But I will say that these two assistants are definitely the more knowledgeable and more usable assistants than even Siri is. But that said, which one of these is best for you? There's not a real good answer for that, to be honest, because they both are very usable. There's a few huge benefits that the Google Home currently has that the Amazon Echoes do not. And there's a couple things the Amazon Echo have that the Google Homes do not. Now, I'm not going to go through everything because it's constantly flux. It's always changing. What does this do? Well, now they added this support. Now they added this support. And I constantly get email barrages from Amazon saying, look what else we added that your Echo can do. But the big thing about these products, if you use Google Assistant already, you have it on your Android phone, you've been using the Google Assistant, I'm going to tell you, go with the Google Home products. You're not going to be dissatisfied because you're already used to the answers you're getting and how you actually ask questions, things like that. Now, of course, they're getting to the point where you can just use human language. That's what they're designed for. You can't use it the same way every time. And there are certain words that almost tongue-tied. So, for instance, one of my daughters, her name is Audrey, and she has a new light switch, which I have to do a review on as well, that you can control from either the Google products or the Amazon Echo products, as well as from your phone. It's a switch that controls your lights, and she has an Echo Dot in her room, and every so often when I say, turn off Audrey's light, or she says it, it doesn't think I say Audrey. I don't know what Aubrey's light is or Andrew's light is, or it's not perfect. They are constantly getting better. And I will say that I think the Echo series has a little bit better microphone than the Echo Dot does. But that aside, they're not fully functional to normal human enunciations. Now, of course, this learns how you talk as it goes, so it's not used to her talking so much yet. It's going to get better and better and better. And the same thing holds true with Google as well. But there are some really cool things you can do with either of them. But here's where the really big thing is. If you're, like I said, if you already use Google Assistant, you like using it, and you have a good experience, do not buy the Alexa series. Go with the Google Home. If you're already invested in the Alexa series or the Echo series, you could just keep going. You can always add these. They don't fight each other. They even use two different keywords. So like in my living room, I have this one sitting right next to my Echo, and I can choose to use which one I want to use. Which one I use more frequently? The Amazon Echo series, because, and this is another one of those reasons I think the difference is, it's not easier to use. It's more fluent to use. Maybe this is the best way to put it. And this is the best way to describe it is, Echoes you give, it has a name, right? Alexa, hi. That name rolls off the tongue better than Hey Google or Okay Google. How you doing? That
I'm doing
in itself.
Great. Thanks for asking. Anything I can help with?
Nope, I'm good. That in itself
got it.
is a big thing. Just by rolling off the tongue easier makes it more easy to just use. And that's what I kind of wish that, yes, I understand that the branding and all this stuff and having a keyword that doesn't get triggered by accident, which the Echo series does. Even in normal talking, all of a sudden and it doesn't happen very frequently, but it does happen where we'll be in a conversation with several friends in our living room and it'll be like, I don't know what you meant by that. And it was like, what are you doing? I didn't even say your name. But that's even like in normal human conversation. There's times where you're like, did you call my name? No? Oh, okay, great. So it's not perfect. However, by using it, I think that it's easier to use the Echo series just because it's easier to get its attention because the word is just simple, right? It's a name. Now the people that I know actually are less comfortable with the Echoes because I'm giving it a name. I'm actually treating it as giving it a human experience, right? Where the Google product is more machine, right? I'm telling the service what I want it to do. And if you're more comfortable with that, great, that's fine. There are two awesome products and you cannot go wrong with either of them. But am I switching to the Google Home products from my Amazon products? I don't think I am. Because I'm just so used to it. It's not because I think they're inferior. One of the huge benefits that when you set this up, and one of the reasons that I really quickly realized how saying "Okay Google" gets annoying is when you set it up, you have to say it in several different times in both the Hey or the OK series, so it understands how you talk. So when you talk, it knows you are personally talking, and maybe not your wife or husband or son or daughter or whoever else is in your home actually using it. So if I say it and I want to know my calendar, I can just say, hey, what's going on in my calendar? It'll tell me my calendar because it knows how I speak and it knows it's me that's talking. I can link it to several different accounts. Echo doesn't have that capability yet. Do I think it's coming? Probably. But as of right now, it doesn't know, or if it does know, it doesn't give me specific functionality to say what's my calendar. If my wife says what's my calendar, it's just going to give the calendar that I have linked to it. So that's one of the really cool things about the Echo series, or the Google series, the Home series, is that capability of actually fine-tuning that specific person. Now, of course, that's not even a perfect science yet, but it's definitely a step above what the Echoes are doing. Here's another thing that I do like to point out as well, though. What the hell is this box? Why is it so much bigger than this, right? This has nothing to do with the product. This has everything to do with packaging. This has everything to do with waste. Seriously? They're not any different in size, really. I mean, yes, maybe slightly larger, but come on, guys. That's a joke. Other benefit to the Echo. So the Echo does have one thing that the Google Home does not have. And there's multiple things, of course. But one of the big things that the Echo Dot has is an audio out jack. I can connect this to a home stereo system and play music out those speakers. Because the speakers that are built into these two are pretty terrible. I mean, let's just be honest about it. They work, but I'm not going to be listening to high quality music through them. This I can just connect to my stereo, and now I have a very nice voice-connected stereo system. That's what it does. This has the ability to turn off the microphone, which, awesome. that is a huge thing that I wish that they would also integrate. I will never use it, but a lot of people that I know like that capability of switching it off so that I can talk. So I can talk and she's not recording me. She has no idea, or he doesn't. Google doesn't know what I'm saying. I can't do that with the Echoes. So there are some benefits to both.
The mic's back on.
So, and when the mic is off, it does have red
The mic's off.
on the front, so you know the microphone's off. So why isn't it responding to me? Well, there's a red light is telling you the microphone's off. So
The mic's back
huge
on.
benefit, I think, on the Google series, but no audio outputs. So I can't physically connect it to a stereo that doesn't have any advanced capabilities. So which one is best for you? It's going to depend on you. Do I have a stereo system that I use this with? No, I have Sonos speakers, which is wireless. I tell my Echo series, any of my Echo products, what to play on my Sonos speakers, and my Sonos speakers will handle the playback. I don't listen to music through these. My daughters do. For like cleaning their room, they'll use that to play music while they're cleaning their room. And to be honest, that's just simple music for them. They're fine with it. They don't need anything high fidelity, right? It works great for that. But when it comes down to it, build quality is fairly similar. Microphones are fairly similar for accuracy. Audio quality is fairly similar. I do like the physical buttons where I can quick and easy adjust the volume. These are you have to kind of tap, right, to get it to volume up and volume down. And it doesn't pick it up near as easily as a button does. Looks better, I will give it that. The Home Mini looks like a nicer item that you would put on your desktop than the Echo Dot does. I do wish that they would actually change that. I think the new Echo with the nice fabric on the exterior, I think that's one of their best looking speakers. And then of course you can change those as well. So with that said, I hope this video hasn't got too long, and maybe I dove into some things I didn't dive into others. And there's a lot of differences. But for all those people out there that, the Home Mini is so much better, or the Echo Dot is so much better. No, they're very similar products. It's just which one do you prefer for voice assistant? You really can't choose a wrong one. They are both pretty good. But I will say that from my experience, from what I've seen, this guy is outselling this guy substantially. But I think that's because they came to market sooner. More people are familiar with the product. More people already have an Echo product in their home, so they're just adding more. Where this is going to take a little bit longer to grow. I don't think the Home series is going anywhere. And I would definitely like to try out the larger Home. But that said, I'm fine with what I got, or what I have. And yeah, with that said, guys, if you have any questions or comments, post those below. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and let me know what you think. Which one do you prefer? I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people that say, that's a piece of shit, and that's awesome. That's fine, but which one do you prefer, and why do you prefer it? Try to keep it as unbiased as you possibly can. I'm trying to keep my bias out of this, and of course, I'm more partial to this one. It's pretty obvious, I think. But I have to give this thing props. Once I got it in my home, it's fantastic. It really is. And there's more capability that this has that this doesn't. There's capability that this has that this doesn't. So put them together and you got the perfect product almost. So I can't wait to see where the future holds. And it's only good that we have two highly competitive products here, because this one is only going to make this one better, and this one's going to make this one better. And that's how competition works. So don't blast the other guy. Just tell me what you think. Why is yours, or why is the one that you prefer? Why did you prefer it? So comment below. If you have any other questions, let me know. Check us out on techgooch on all social media, as well as thetechgooch.com. And we will see you on a future video.